My name is Sarah Kizak. I'm from LostInReviews.com. This is the cast and the director of 96 Minutes. Would you guys mind introducing yourselves and telling what character you played?
You start. You're the time. That's Evan Ross. He plays Andre.
I play Andre.
Yeah. In the movie. I'm Brittany Snow. I play Carly.
My name's Serratos, and I play Annette.
I'm Amy Lagos, the director.
David Oyelowo, and I play Dwayne.
Just gonna put it out there. I haven't seen the film yet. Seen it 2 today. So I'm gonna. It did not work out with my schedule yesterday. As a director, can you tell a little about the film and what it? I know it surrounds a carjacking.
It does. Yeah, it's a bit of a kind of a suspense drama, non-linear storyline about 4 kids that get caught up in a carjacking. And basically, plot-wise, the film starts just after the carjacking's begun, and then flashes back to 7 o'clock in the morning, and we follow the 4 separate storylines of the different kids. And then a 5th storyline that's actually David plays a character called Dwayne, and his story kind of weaves through their stories. So we follow their storylines, kind of flashing in and out of the action happening in the car as it's kind of unfolding in real time. So as we find out how the whole thing began, it's the same moment we find out how it all ends. So it's kind of, but it's a very sort of dramatic story about kids who are kind of lost and trying to find their way and end up in this very heightened situation together.
So how was it editing this film, or even making it, when it's kind of, you put it together and it's not exactly, from beginning to end? So how was that?
It was a tremendous process. I wrote the script in a way that was non-linear, but then getting into the editing room, there were things that worked well and didn't work well. So what was great about doing a non-linear storyline is you can actually move entire chunks of the film into different places. And we did a lot of that, a lot of playing with sort of, what if we meet this character here, and what if we have this scene here, and let's get out of this scene early and leave that as a cliffhanger. It really, there's a lot of freedom in telling a story that way. It was a great experience.
Yeah. So, you guys as the cast, how did you prepare for this role? I mean, carjacking is pretty traumatic to someone. It's very scary. So what kind of background did you go into for your role?
For me, I felt like there wasn't really anything for me to study, but I thought of a character in my own life that felt like there was pieces of that made sense. I feel like the carjacking and what you see in the film is that, it's people basically taken out of their element, being put in something that it's not something they naturally would be able to understand. So it's new for all of them.
Yeah.
For me, it was mainly just kind of taking it in how I would do the best and trying to do what I could do in the situation, or how you would be able to deal with it. So it was more just basically taking the idea of the story and being able to play it out. And it was so easy because I was a lot of great actors.
Yeah.
It was fun. It works.
Yeah. What about you, Brittany?
I think the same thing. I think you can't really study, what you would do in certain situations like that, because everyone is so different, and your experience is so individual to the person that you are, the character that you play, and so I feel like it had a lot to do with the people that I was with, and we kind of just fed off of each other and what Amy was going for, and you can't really research a carjacking, I guess. Everyone kind of does what their experience is, and it was just great because we were constantly in this the same moment, and we just fed off of each other. So.
And it also felt real.
That's,
It was 2 days in a car. You know what I mean? It was real.
Once you get in that mindset and you're driving around in that car and you are covered in blood, you kind of, and when you have the freedom to get to that kind of raw, embarrassing, emotional place, because the actors
about you?
I think one of the things when I read the script that I was that really caught my attention is certainly for these guys who are playing the young people in the car. It's just not the kind of material you get for college going, high school going to college. It's American Pie, it's Final Destination, it's some slasher this, or, this film doesn't patronize young people and what they're going through. And in the 96 minutes that are effectively explored in the story, it's a kind of coming of age story as well. Their lives are not the same beyond the events that take place in the movie, which is exactly what's going on when you're a teenager going into adulthood. And I think in the same way that you cannot legislate for how you would react in this circumstance, I think also because as an actor you don't get to play this kind of role, I doubt you guys have had that opportunity, so doubly so, you're coming at this with a rawness and an energy and an enthusiasm that means that you have to throw down every day. You cannot just go, oh yeah, I played this role before, and that other film I did is a bit like this one, and I know exactly what it is. There was just none of that at all, and I think that's what we all responded to. And I think as storytellers, which is what you are as a director or an actor, you're always looking for a different story to tell, something that's going to challenge who you are, what the audience is expecting to see. And that was the opportunity this afforded, and the character that I played, again, from a stereotypical point of view, you see him, you see this guy who, ex-gangster possibly, from Atlanta, who's now running his own barbecue place. You make certain prejudgments, and the film plays on that. It plays on your prejudices, and that's part of the journey of the film. Is that by the end of it, you realize that nothing is what it actually seems, and any story that does that with multiple characters, I think, is going to be an interesting journey for both the actors and the audience. Yeah.
So what is it like coming to South by Southwest with this film? I mean, is this like the first place it's shown?
Yeah, it's we literally just finished the film.
Okay.
Within days of the festival. These guys all saw it for the first time last night at the premiere.
Awesome.
Which was really exciting and nerve-wracking. But for me, coming to South by Southwest is amazing. I was here with a short film several years ago that did really well here, and I loved the festival. And I had always said to our producers that South by was, I thought, the perfect place for this film. It's a serious film, but it's a film about youth. It's got sort of a strong energy about it that I thought really fits this festival. So I was just thrilled when they programmed us, and I'm just so happy to be here with it.
Yeah. Was this like a smaller film? Was it a lower budget film?
It was about $200 million. No.
Really?
What? We can get paid.
Raw deal.
Yeah, it was a very small film. We had 18 days to shoot the entire thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I still gasp about that. I don't remember it being that short.
Yeah, I mean, and really when you think about it, it was 14 days. We shot, it was in multiple format. We shot on 35 millimeter, and we shot digitally for the interior car work on the Canon 7D. So we did a full shoot with 35 for 14 days, and then we had 4 days of work in the car. And so yeah, it was a very, very quick, tight shoot, and all when you do a film like that, it's hard on everybody. It's a really intense experience, and it was really intense material at the same time. But these guys were...
We all got sick.
Oh my God.
Not you.
Everyone got ill.
We got...
Except for you.
And I was in the hospital, you were sick.
But
Everybody.
I wasn't sick at all, and then the last few days I started getting a tooth infection, and I come to find out it's because the blood dripping in my ear gave me a tooth and ear
Oh my
infection.
God.
Oh my God, I don't think I ever knew that.
Reminding me of so much.
But I mean, to all of their credit, I mean, these guys, as David was saying, they came every day and they brought it full on, and they worked really hard. There was no, oh, here's a stand-in, why don't you go rest? It was you're on set, on your feet all day long, working really hard, and they all did really amazing work.
At like the wee hours.
Yeah.
Our hours completely swapped. I was going to bed at like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon? No, like 10 a.m. and then waking up at 5 or something.
Wow.
But I also feel like a film like this, where it's almost everybody was there for the same reason, because we all love the project. And I feel like when it's like that, and it's not about all the other things, it's so much more important, and it feels like that. So like, every day we were all there for the same reason, because we loved the film. We felt like, we were doing something that was meaningful. And had an opportunity, because of Amy, to do a film as young people that we don't really get the opportunity to do. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like it was such a blessing, because the people that love what we do, it's to even just have the opportunity is amazing.
Yeah. It seems like y'all really love this movie and you put your all into it.
Yeah.
So
We
I'm
love
really excited
working
to see
on it, but now we love the movie.
Yeah.
The movie is so good, but like, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
It's something incredible when even the actors are sitting there going, what?
How did you
Clenching. It's really proud of it.
So what's next for y'all? What about you? You working on another film? Or you just focusing on this right now?
Yeah, I mean, we literally, just finished.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have a script at Screen Gems right now that's hopefully getting ready to go, and I'm finishing up another script, and I'm actually reading a bunch of stuff right now. I'm looking for, I write and I direct, and I write and direct, and I'm hoping to do something soon that I haven't written, to just kind of bring the directorial side to something that's already been written by a writer. I think that collaboration of two minds is a very sort of important and interesting piece of the process. And when you write and direct your own thing, it's just very different. So I'm kind of looking for that now.
Yeah. What about y'all?
They're
Got
busy.
anything planned?
They're all busy.
I've been working on my music for the last while, and it's actually, I'm where I am, but I'm working on my music.
Yeah.
I've been doing films for a while, so it's nice to take a second to just be and to be proud of something like this. So
Yeah.
I'm living in this moment.
Yeah. That's great. What about you, Brittany?
I'm doing my show, Harry's Law, and just working on movies too.
I have to finish the rest of the Twilight Saga, and then just reading and trying to.
Oh, just that little Twilight.
Twilight is so slow.
Maybe you've heard of it.
Can we get that franchise?
You still got like another year and a half to put onto that thing.
What?
Like, because it comes out not this November, the last one
Yeah,
comes out
especially
next
the
November.
last one's 2
Yeah.
films, and they're like
Yeah.
flipping it.
Yeah.
It's a long filming process for this last go
Yeah.
around. It's like 5 different locations.
Yeah.
There's like secret agents outside. Like if she says anything about the story,
I will be
we will be.
executed. Yes.
What do you got going on?
I'm about to do a film about Nina Simone,
Okay.
and Mary J. Blige playing Nina Simone.
Wow.
It's about her and I fall in love with her music, she falls in love with me.
Of course.
As it happens.
It's about the complication of that. So yeah, we start that in about a month.
Wow. So you'll be hanging out with Mary J. Blige a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Really appreciate it.